Maybe you've thought, I don't care about eclipses, full moons, or planetary shifts. None of that affects me. If that's crossed your mind, this episode is for you. Today, I want to explore why forecast, portals, full moons, new moons, all the cosmic markers are so much more than superstition. These aren't predictions, they're mirrors. They're like cosmic weather reports. You don't have to believe in the weather to prepare for a storm. In the same way, tuning into eclipses, lunar cycles, or planetary alignments help us notice patterns, move with flow instead of against it, and step into a deeper alignment with our soul's evolution. This isn't about giving your power away to the stars or the moon. It's about reclaiming your awareness and using these portals as invitations for healing, growth, and transformation. I call upon the light that guides us through all cycles and seasons. I call upon the guardians of the East, the South, the West, and the North. I call upon the earth beneath me, and the sky above me, and the spirit within me. Surround this space with a circle of golden light, a shield of love, so that only truth, clarity, and wisdom may flow here. Let this space be safe. Let this space be sacred. Let this space be clear. Aho. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sovereign Goddess podcast. This is your host, Abigail Mensa Bonsu. And today I want us to talk about a topic that, I hear this a lot. I hear this like, I don't care about eclipses. I don't care about moons and the planetary alignments because it doesn't affect me. Whether it is due to religion or it's just like I don't believe in any of those. And I hear that often. And this is what I usually say: it's not about believing. It's not about believing. What this whole thing is about, this cosmic forecast is about, it's about our awareness. And so we're going to dive in here because just like I talked about in the intro, you don't need to know, you don't need to believe the weather to prepare for a storm. You just prepare for it. And actually knowing what might be coming in this week, maybe it's going to rain, you're like, oh, I need my umbrella because I'm going to be out, on Wednesday where they forecast a rain. I just need to be ready, right? It helps us when you know these planetary alignments and eclipses and portals. It is more to help us to see our inner worlds and also the outer world, especially how they dance with each other. And that's how we grow. That's how we can evolve, right? They are mirrors to what we cannot see, what we don't experience on a daily basis, which is our inner unconscious world. Nature reflects it. If nature reflects this, why wouldn't the heavens also reflect the same thing, right? So you don't have to believe to feel the effects of the eclipse, of a full moon, right? Especially if you're someone who follows the cosmic forecast, you're someone who pays attention to it, and you're around people who are like, I don't care about it. You can kind of see when a full moon kicks in. You can look around you and be like, oh yeah, look at that. If the full moon can move tides, move the ocean, and we are mostly made of water, why wouldn't we be affected by that same pull, that same energetic frequency, right? And the fact that we're mostly made of water, why wouldn't we be affected by energy and frequency in general? Right? To say that you don't believe it, it's like putting your head in the sand and hoping that that it's just everything's just going to pass by and you're going to be okay. But here's the thing. Yes, when we came into this planet, when we were born, when we descended into that birthing canal of the universe, right? We began to forget. We began to forget who we are, what our true purpose, like our mission, like we began to forget. And the whole journey is to remember again. The beauty of it is that, like we think of these cosmic forecasts, these planetary alignments, like nature, all of these are ways that have been set forth for us to help us to remember and return back to ourselves. It's like a guiding map, the guiding map that we've kind of been asking for and hoping someone will write it for us. And there it is, and we are dismissing it. Here's the thing. This episode is not for you to, I'm not here to convince you to believe it. I'm just here to hopefully shift your perspective from seeing these cosmic forecasts as superstition and actually stepping into a place where you see it from a place of awareness. You simply observe what is happening within you and around you. You don't have to believe in a full moon. You don't need to believe in a retrograde. Believing in it does not do anything for you. It's how you work with the energies. That is the whole point of it. So my goal, my intention is that by the time I'm done with this episode, that if you can get anything for it, that you move from dismissal to awareness, in terms of like what, for example, how the full moon impacts you, what rises up within you as the tides rise up, what rises up within you, what emotions come up, what are you being asked to heal, what are you being asked to see. What if it's not about believing? What if it's about awareness? So forecast, whether it's energy forecast, there's so many names, cosmic forecast is really, it's a cosmic weather report rather than faith. Okay, these alignments, these portals, they're not here to dictate to you your faith. They're here to mirror something to you. They're here to show you something. They're here to bring into awareness something that is hidden that you need in order to move into yourself, like step into the fullness of who you are. Astrology, lunar cycles, and portals simply help us to recognize patterns and rhythms within ourselves and outside of ourselves. Forecast basically just reflect energy tides. It brings in awareness, and with this awareness, it allows us to surf these tides instead of sink. Surf these tides instead of being blown around everywhere, just wherever the tide goes, you just go, right? The awareness help us to figure out what is the invitation here? What is the healing here? What is the growth here? What am I supposed to see? Awareness also creates choices. So instead of being swept up in emotions, events, you get to understand the context of it. If it helps you see repeating soul patterns, then you're able to heal, you're able to clear, you're able to gain clarity so that whatever that pattern is stops with you and stops moving from generation to generation to generation. This is a huge attribute for Virgos, being able to identify patterns. But you don't need to be a Virgo to identify these patterns, these soul patterns, your own soul's patterns, the universe, nature, all these cosmic cycles reflected help us to see it. They actually kick it up so that we can see it, experience it right there, and bring the resolution that needs to come forth so that we can finally move through it. So instead of superstition, it is an empowerment tool. So a self-reflection, timing, clarity. Think of it that way. Think of these weather energetic forecasts more of an empowerment tool. I always say this, that whether or not you believe in these tools that have been graciously given to us, that is, it is actually support that we have on our journey, whether or not you believe in it, doesn't matter, because we still receive the influence of it. We still get affected by the full moon or the new moon or Mercury retrograde. We still experience the effects of it. Now, when you are aware of it, you know exactly what to do with it. You know that during the Mercury retrograde, if you look at your schedule and you're like, oh, Mercury retrograde is this week, you're able to slow down your schedule so you have more time, because Mercury is a cosmic siesta. It's telling us to slow down so that we can review, rewind, refine, right? All the stuff, right? So it really asks us to slow down and pause. And when we fight against it, this is where, our cars break down, our computer break down, like all of this stuff happens. So when you look at your calendar, it's like, oh, Mercury retrograde is this week, and you look at your schedule and it's full. If you have the ability to, you can be like, my schedule does not need to be full in the next 3 to 4 weeks, right? You can actually tailor it in the way that you're flowing with the energetic current, so that whatever invitation comes in through the Mercury retrograde, you have the space to receive the invitation and also work through it, bring resolution to it. You're able to be aware of the invitation and the solution. I want us to really move away from ignorance is bliss, because it's not. It is not. If you're a human being on this planet, there's a reason why you're here. Your soul's got plan for you, growth for you to move through. And the more information you have about your soul's plan, the better you can navigate whatever comes your way. And this is just some of the tools that we have, fortunately, available for us to help us to gain this wisdom, this awareness, so that we can navigate through our soul plan with much ease. It doesn't mean that there won't be challenges or difficulties. It just means that when the challenges and difficulties rise up, you have the tools to move it. For example, knowing Mercury retrograde is coming, you're like, okay, Mercury retrograde is about pausing, slowing down. My schedule looks pretty booked. I should probably like slow it down so I have that space. Or there's gonna be a lot of, like hiccups on the way if I try to fight this. And usually you can feel it. You can see the results of fighting against the tides, right? When you have the wisdom, you're like, okay, well, I don't need to really do this meeting this week. I don't really need to talk to this person this week. I can do it next week. I can do it here. You can kind of spread out your schedule so there's more spacious, which gives you more space to navigate the tides of Mercury retrograde. I don't remember this last Mercury retrograde that went by. I was talking to a neighbor, and she was telling me about how the week, just nothing she planned had been smooth. Like things are just like hectic. Nothing was working out. Her cell phone wasn't working. Her computer is glitching. Like nothing that she does is working out. That she's being misunderstood, because Mercury has to do with communication too. It's technology, communication, our minds, right? All of that. It needs to slow down. So when you fight against it, you tend to feel the glitches in these areas. So as she's telling me these, I was like, yeah, totally. Like, of course, when I'm talking to someone that I don't know if they have the awareness of cosmic, weather report, or like what is going on cosmically, I don't jump automatically into, oh yeah, it's Mercury retrograde. I might hear myself say something like, perhaps you're being asked to slow down. Maybe you have a lot on your plate that don't need to be on your plate. So what can you take off your plate? Maybe this is not the week to do everything on that plate. So just helping them to reframe, to find clarity, or to find the invitation. It just comes down to that. Like, what is that experience telling you? If nothing you're doing is working out, then something is being called to be changed. And what is that? You can either try to force it to work out, or you can step back and be like, okay, okay, I give up. What is this? What do I need to see? What do I need to do? Where do I need to put my energy? Right? It's a reframe here. So here's some practices. I shared some last week, but I also wanted to share some this week again. Some practical invitations they can do during these times, like portals and retrogrades and eclipses, like journaling are portals, eclipses, new moon, solstices. Very powerful way to reflect. Using journaling as a way to observe or notice and then take notes. What is affecting you? How is the world around you also being affected? And also asking, just simply asking, what's shifting in me right now? That's a powerful question to also journal on. What is shifting in me right now? What is this eclipse portal that we're in shifting within me? And then simply just listen for it. Make space to receive the answer. It will come to you. When we ask the questions, it's like our minds can't help but find the answers, and the universe does the same thing. We'll try to find the answers for you so you begin to receive the answers. Use the forecast not as predictions, but as mirrors. This is very important. So, next time you listen to an energy forecast, don't go into, oh my gosh, this is how it's going to be. He or she said this, therefore it is. Try to step away from the rigidity of it, because the cosmos is fluid. And a lot of the language of the cosmos and the language of our soul and our spirit is not what we think. Like, spirit speaks very differently. You have to be open, you have to be more flexible, right? I want you to see it more as mirrors. What is being reflected to you, and what are you reflecting back out? Journal on that. So again, you don't have to believe, you just have to notice what is going on within you and also around you. Belief is not required for influence, and the cosmic markers simply remind us to pause, reflect, and realign. These cosmic markers simply remind us to pause, reflect, and realign. So let's close this session with, let's do a prayer. I'm feeling like a prayer. Let's do a prayer to just help us to continue to support us through this powerful portal that we're in, this eclipse portal that we're in. We already went through the full moon, and so now we're still in that energy. And then the next one is going to be on the 21st, which is going to be the new moon in Virgo. So if you're still feeling this, and this is just looking at eclipse, there's other planetary stuff weaving and dancing with all of this, helping us to truly shift our inner world so that our outer world can match our true core. We're doing the work, we're doing the important work. So if you're still feeling it, you're not alone. And that's why I'm bringing in the prayer to just keep calling in reinforcement. You can come back to this week's meditation. You can go back to last week. They're all very potent. The prayer that can support you through this time in your growth, in your expansion, in your healing, whatever that invitation is. Know that you're not alone. You have your entire guides and your entire team of guides, guardians, angels, archangels, plants, crystals, you name it, all here for you, all here. And you can ask them for help, to help you See what it is that you need to see. Hear what you need to hear. Feel what you need to feel. Release what needs to be released. Heal what needs to be healed. Okay, with that said, close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Breathe into your heart, breathe into your body, and envision, see, sense, or feel that breath that you're taking in is a breath of light. And allow this light to permeate through your entire lungs, moving in through every part, every organ within your body, into every cell within your body, all the way to the DNA level. You don't need to know the how, just simply allow the light to permeate, just like the oxygen permeates through our entire being. Allow this light to do the same thing. Take a deep breath in and out. And now envision, see, sense, or feel that beautiful golden light coming down from the heart of source, from the heart of the heavens above, pouring down into your crown, entering into your heart, expanding throughout your entire body, and then continue all the way down into our feet. Allow it to come out of our feet and into the earth, and let it spread out like roots of light, anchoring this divine light into our physical reality and our bodies. Take a deep breath in here. And now go ahead and open up to receive that beautiful emerald golden green light from the heart of the Divine Mother, from the heart of the earth, coming all the way up through your feet, through your legs, all the way up. Let it anchor into your heart. Take a deep breath into your heart. And then from there, let it continue up. Oh, let it come out, like spew out from the top of your head and create, just like fall all around you. And see, sense, or feel this emerald green golden light moving through all layers of your being, the mental body, the emotional body, the physical body, and the spiritual body. Now really feel that support, the merging of heaven and earth within your heart. Breathe deeply into your heart and awaken your own divine light within your heart center if you haven't yet. And see all three flames of fire come together and merge and creating a new color. And allow this light to spread out, of this flame to expand, using your breath, using your exhale to expand all around you, creating a big bubble of light around you. And around that bubble of light, we're going to call in your divine team to come in and surround you in a golden circle of light. So see, sense, or feel all your divine team begin to emerge around you. Take a deep breath in here with gratitude, welcoming them and saying thank you for your support. Thank you for being here with me. And from this space, I want you to take a deep breath in, dropping your awareness back into your heart, the center of your heart. And I simply receive this prayer. Beloved soul, take a deep breath and soften into your body. Feel the earth beneath you, steady and unshakable. Feel the sky above you, vast and infinite. And feel your own heart as the bridge between the two. Yatar naiki ak ator kotomuya, yetiar takashitiar ndako boriatia, tukoshitiar naye ya at aria. You are not separate from the cosmos, beloved. You are woven into his rhythm. Itito so ok o itiaranda ek esheria, tarana sanakia totosutoria. Just as the tides respond to the moon, so does your spirit respond to cycles of light and shadow. Nak ariatiata kasuto no koriatia. Pokorishi diarandai diaranda kahia. You don't have to believe in them, for they are already moving through you. So I now pray, may you walk with awareness. May you open to the lessons the cycles bring. May you be unafraid to release what is complete and unafraid to step into the alignment that is calling. Tarasat akiyatara na nakoriati sihi. Naraya kariete to sunukorin da akiria. Moria tata sakaria tukushukorian aki. You are guided. You are protected. You are part of this vast, breathing universe. And with every cycle, every season, every eclipse, you are becoming more of who you truly are. Yaranda ki shurum akariatate sunumo doro sotoya ayadia taran haran tukosoko doro sunukoya ayadia taria shotorio dorono doron suno o eshit aran taresitia kashit iaranda aranda shurorum kiatete suntorum ari tiashurum o oshitia. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We now anchor this blessing into every level of your being. And anything that might be in the way of you receiving this blessing, we release it, delete it, uncreate it from all time, space, realities now. It is done. It is done by the power of three, a perfect trinity. It is done. The stars don't dictate your life. They illuminate it. Awareness is the gift. Awareness is the path of evolution. Take a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. I want to invite you to treat this eclipse portal, and actually even beyond this, like any full moon, any forecast that comes in that you hear, I want you to treat it as an experiment and use that time to journal, to notice and reflect and see what shifts within you and also around you. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Also, if you need extra support through any type of intense transit like this portal that we're in, I have a light prescription offer. And what I do is I tune into you. Well, first you tell me what it is, what is the challenge that you're moving through. I tune in and work with your higher self, and I channel a light language specifically for you. And with it will come with instructions on how to listen it and how often, when to listen to it, so that it can actually help you break through whatever is in the way of your journey. So if you need that extra support, send me a message, comment. If you're on social media, send me a message and we can do this. I'm already doing this for people already asking it, and it is it is quite an incredible gift to be able to share with the world at this time as we are powerfully evolving and shifting and changing and releasing. As we close today's conversation, I want you to remember this. You don't have to believe in astrology or eclipses or planetary shifts for them to influence you. Just like the moon moves the tides, it moves something within us too. When we choose awareness, we open the door to growth. We see the patterns, we honor the cycles, and we step into the sacred rhythm of our own becoming. So, whether or not you've ever cared about a forecast before, I invite you to start noticing, start reflecting. Try journaling during a full moon, sitting in reflection at an eclipse or a retrograde, or simply asking yourself, what is this season teaching me? What is this season teaching me? That is the important part because awareness is power. And every time you lean into these cycles with presence, you step more fully into your truth. So, until next time, may you walk with clarity, with trust, and with the wisdom you are always supported on your journey. From my heart to yours. And don't forget, if you haven't joined my free online community, the Goddess Chamber, go ahead and do that. You'll find the link below. Come and share your experiences. Come share what you've been reflecting on. I also have journal prompts in there that you can use to journal through this time of reflection. Come share what questions you might have, your experience through these time as you put some of these practices into action. All right, my loves, from my heart to yours. Until next time.